So I've got some battery life. Just double checking. So I need to find some coral. Head this way and take a look, see if I get lucky. Whee! I mean, there is that distress signal there, but yeah. Just keep moving. See if we find anything interesting. Tons of creepvine samples, but none of it's that valuable to me right now. The coral branches are really cool, but also creepy as hell. I do like those weird oxygen plants. This? Exterior grow bed. This could be very valuable. And some water. How am I doing on water? Consume and take. Nothing else here. Value, it seems. That's one of those. Okay. Oh, coral. We'll be heading this way.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I need to head up for air. Just letting it get some air back. Can't seemingly jump onto those surfaces, which is a little rough. All this because I just wanted a piece of coral. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a giant iceberg.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
An eye jelly. That's a giant ass eye. Oh. Some of them are bigger than others. Let's head up to the surface. Trying to get a good idea of my bearings, but seemingly not. Can I climb onto land? There we go. This looks like I should be able to walk onto it. There we go. Just a giant iceberg. What are those? They look like seals. Are they dangerous? Finnicarid, huh? It's like a... Ah! Like a caterpillar and a seal had a baby. Very strange. Pilot lost in position. Houses there. Delta station there. Emergency supply cache revisited. I guess I head towards the last known pilot position. This is taking me back over the geothermal area. Another rock breaker. Whee!
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Geothermal activity detected. Okay. This, not coral. No. Giant rocky landmass? Have I been on this? I don't think so. Or have I? Yeah, so this does warm you up. Interesting. Can I use the thermos with this? No. I still don't know how to make the thermos work. Just putting sulfur there. Delta station. Where was this person's location? Delta station. No. Okay, there. They were that way. Okay. Scary critters. I'm trying not to pick up any extra resources right now because I'm so full. Like, once I have a habitat builder, I'll be able to at least spend a lot of my resources. Until then, it's kind of stockpiling. Stockpiling until I can find coral. Salt deposits. I'm getting a lot closer to that thing's last known location, so we will see what's there. But here's that ship. Okay, so the ship is southeast of the other island. I will need air before I try and go down any deeper. Okay, down we go. I mean, this area is really cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I think this might be the area where I try and build a base, if anything. It's very open.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
My oxygen is less efficient now. There are like metallic structures running around here as well. is that? Blooming raindrops. Where is my knife? Let's eat one of these and one of those. See if I can cut this. Answer is no. Okay, well, we gotta back up to the surface then.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Don't have enough air.
Oxygen.
Holy shit, what is that? It's huge! Oh? What's it doing to me? I'm not happy with whatever it has done to me. It's like I'm tripping. It's not good. How long is this effect gonna last?
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I think I have to head up. I'm so far down.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Dang it, really struggling to find coral. Look at the map. Actually, this might be a good place for the scanner. Let's go down and then try and use the scanner once we get closer.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So my oxygen's not doing too well just because of the depth that I'm diving to right now. We have a gel sac.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
I might not make it. We are heading straight up. Okay.
Oxygen.
Worst comes to worst, yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I've died. Dang it. It's gotta be close to table coral. Might have to make pipes. Just to take me down. Let's see, food row. How am I doing on food? Filled me up, so I'm good on that front. Can't afford to lose the only table coral sample I have. Let's see, what else can I do? I've got 2 dead batteries on me as well. I'm really struggling to find this. Okay, well, let's try and locate. Let's go in a direction. Pick a cardinal direction. So, north. Let's go north. See what's north. Doesn't see anything in terms of salt. I mean, if this takes me underground or something, so be it. That is a hell of a blizzard. So north is straight up into a wall. Okay, so we head back to the ship, pick another direction. I do think I want to make pipe though. Deployables, beacons, sea glide. Blocker, no. Personal. Compass, no. Pipe. And floating device. We need titanium. Good thing we have tons of that. Floating air pump, yeah. And some pipe. Although we will need a lot of pipe. What can I store away for now? Peeper, bladderfish, some ribbon. Let's get some more pipe in here. There we go. We now have a lot of pipe, which is good. So we tried north, so let's go east. Can't seem to find any table coral. East is seemingly under the ice, where these tendrils. Just gonna quickly stop to try and check again. What's that? It's a light here. What on earth is that? Floating beacon. It looks like I've already been here. There are markers. Okay. They're guiding me this way. Stay the course. We need to keep going east. Sea glide fragments, more titanium. Inventory full. Makes sense.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, let's come up for some air, then we'll dive back down. Interesting, that just broke. This area seems void of a lot of stuff. What's that? That's just one of those fish from the side again.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, let's head up.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
Oh? Molan. Don't necessarily know what it's referring to, but we will find out. What is that? Copper ore. But big deposits of copper ore. That moment when you look up and it's just basically nothing but ice. It's not okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm like way out of my depth here. Possible for me to walk along the surface? Let's find out. Yes. There we go. Looks like a weird potential entrance or just blocked off area? Blocked off, okay. I need to try scan one of these big fish. Well, this looks like it opens up to something. No, it's straight up wall. A glow whale. There we go. We now know what a glow whale is. Just head up to the surface quick. I want to see if there's any land. No, it's all cliff. There's some strange looking icebergs. We're in like such a deep part of the ocean right now. But everything I know is apparently back that way. 1,600 meters, holy shit. I mean, I guess I'll just head this way and hope that I do find some coral along the way. I've got 90 seconds to look at this island. Oh? A satellite. Clear markings of the Arctic civilization appears to have crash landed as a ship. I am going to freeze to death unless I jump into the water. Internal design was likely used for long-range data transmission. Okay. Let's get back onto the island and try to take another look. Although I think I ended up on the wrong side of the island this time. Okay, there we go. Health is up. Just want to see if there's anything else here.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Scared the shit out of me, just plummeting straight into nothingness. Okay, well, yeah, let's go lay down some pipe. I mean, this is, I think, exactly where I want to build my base, like on this giant floating rock. Now, the hard part is going to be remembering where this is. What is this? Alvalite outcrop. Contains gold and titanium. The gold would be useful, because I haven't found lots of it. In fact, I don't actually think I have found gold so far. What's that? Is that coral? Table coral!
Dot.
Thank you. Also, fuck! Ah! Stay away, bitch!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
I'm being eaten. Hold on. The second you speak, they immediately start attacking me.
Dot.
It was very funny. I don't think I have a health kit on me.
Dot.
They're secretly they're cute and wanted to boop me. Boop me. They took chunks out of me. I have space. I do. Okay, well the good news is I saw one piece of table coral down there. And that is exactly what I need. I gotta get down there. Stab that. Okay, hold on.
Dot.
Take that! Run, bitch! There we go, I have my table coral. It's time to flee. Which way is home? Which way is home? Which way is home? Home is that way. Okay, now once I set myself basically on an autopathing back to home, I can speak freely again. Isn't that how humans boop? With a knife? Maybe. So you're done cleaning everything up now? Look at that, as a whale.
Dot.
Just eating. Ah. Huh. That was cool to see. Station home.
Dot.
Setting. Had some fruit in the fridge that would go bad soon. Yeah, I find that's honestly how I'm eating stuff mostly, is the only reason I'm eating like scrambled eggs on toast and stuff like that is because I know that bread will probably be one of the first things that goes off, so I want to use up as much of it as I can to prevent it from molding or something like that. is a very strange area. What are those? And those, lithium, huh? Either way, I gotta head to the surface. Didn't even realize my oxygen is like down to the last 6 seconds.
Dot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, honestly. Also sounds a lot easier to clean up.
Dot.
Pressure cooker. Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like my parents actually have one of those, and they use it almost all the time. Might be getting it wrong, but I think it's the same thing. We're almost finally home. Yay, we're home. Grab my storage. Let's see.
Dot.
2 of those in there. Use one of these. Where is it? Table coral. Shit. There's apparently pipe on the tray. How much pipe? Fabricator. Let's see. Wiring kit, no. Gold. I was so preoccupied with finding table coral that I forgot I needed gold. Similar, pressure cooker is a type of instant pot, but an instant pot has more functions besides pressure cooker. What kind of functions does that one actually have then as extras? There we go. Sadly, I've got to head back this direction now. I need to apparently find gold. And I know that there was at least gold on that one area. There's my last pipe.
Dot.
Boil, saute, some others. You can literally make puddings. Ooh! That sounds amazing, actually. Why is it getting very dark? The music has gone, like... Scary critters.
Dot.
70 euros, you think it's a good investment? I think so. I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. It's one of those things that you buy once and then it'll last you, like, basically a decade, if not longer. "30 seconds. Ella.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
When I get there, I'm gonna put down some pipe. And then search for gold. We are prospecting now. There we go, there's the lily pads. So I'm going to place my thing about here. Oh, it's like hailing.
Dot.
Just trying to find this thing first. Give me a second. Where'd it go? Not with how electronics are these days, but you notice often you feel like cooking because it takes so long, so much work. Or you get the food fast and don't have as much. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, speeding it up is a very good reason to just do it in general, I think. So let's see. I need to put some pumps down. The hell have I done here?
Dot.
It's supposed to go under the water, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh, there we go.
Dot.
I don't know how much pipe I got. That's honestly not terrible. I think that's it. Is that all the pipe? Yeah. You'll invest areas, but within months when you spend more than that on takeout. Yeah, I think it's actually a very good idea based on just even that then. Okay, so if we go from here down.
Dot.
I mean, that's silver, but it's not gold. I feel like such an adult buying appliances. You're not wrong. It is a very adult thing to be like, I want this because it makes life more efficient. Looking for the big island. I think that's it there. It was like one island that had like holes in it. Could be this one. I mean, it looks like it's got caverns in it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I was wrong. Let's see.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That moment when I had like gold right in front of me and I've lost it completely. I don't know where it is. Take a look. It's not either of those. I mean, this is looking kind of cavernous. What's that? Oh, just straight up titanium.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Keeps telling me my oxygen's bad. Oh, what's that? There's actually a like a little house down here. I don't know if I've visited this before, but if not, I'm going to the surface and coming back down.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Up we go! Shit, this thing's only got 9% power. Let's see, what is the thing I'm looking for called? Calvalite, chances of gold. That's the ticket. That's what we want. So now the second we come across it, it should highlight it, and I should be able to try and find it then.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oxygen's getting less. There's a PDA data here, which is good. Starter box. Swim charge fins. Awesome. And a Nenta plant. What are you?
Dot.
The Omega Lab. Bulkhead. We'll take that. Didn't get the chance to explore inside it though.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So far, that tool has not helped me, like, at all, to find any resource I've been looking for.
Oxygen.
I might not. No, I hopefully will make it. Should take me about 1 second, and... Cool, I guess I need to head back to base, because I don't have batteries for this. Which is annoying, because I needed the gold. Maybe I just stick around and pray. I do at least know that there's something here I need to get them. I mean, this is table coral, so... Ow! Fuck! I'm gonna die if I stay in. Said I gotta go back to base. There's no sign of any of the resources I need. I mean, I did get charge fins, though. So we can see about that. Might help. Oh, I'm so far from home. "900 meters away." Well, this is gonna be the longest swim ever. So need to use a medkit if I get the chance. But I mean, I should be safe as long as I'm sitting on the surface level for now. I'm gonna move the camera over slightly because I see I have a tendency of leaning right now. I don't know if that made it worse or not. Let's do it the other way. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I need to focus on the basics again. Food, water. Oh god! Why are you up on the surface? And I'm dead. God damn it. Could not avoid that one. And I'm alive again. Okay, so step 1. Focus on food. Cannot cook that. Can cook that and that. So let's cook both of those. Get the food levels back up. Fresh food, always good. We have two of those. Fortunately, haven't lost them. I need to build a battery, though. Let's grab one of these. We need to get some fresh water as well. Actually, I've got tons of water. What am I talking about? Or at least enough for 2. Cool. Bladder fish to water. Okay, so we've got some water, and what do I need to make a battery is the question of the day. Battery... No. Battery ribbon plant copper. We have 1 ribbon plant. I need copper and ribbon plant. Okay. Actually, before I even do that, I should check what the other fins require. Fins, are they an upgrade of some kind? Am I wrong? Let's see. Bioreactors, bulkheads, ladders. Swim fins. Requires fins. Polymanolite. Huh. I don't know when on earth I'm meant to find that. Thermal knife and a battery. Ooh. Okay, so we're on the quest for 2 batteries then right now. This is gonna be fun. Also maybe just a bit of food. Or water. Take your pick. Titanium. Copper. Cool. We need a little bit more copper. I don't know how small the proximity is of this thing, but it doesn't seem like it has a very far range. So that's 2 copper. More titanium. More titanium. Let's see. What was the other one I needed? I needed... What is this? Straight up copper one. Chance of lead, titanium, no. Chance of silver, salt. What was I looking for specifically? I needed batteries. What do I need for a battery? Ribbon plants. It doesn't detect ribbon plants. Okay. I think they glow quite well. Some more copper, which is right now the most valuable substance on Earth.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We need air. Cool, so I've at least solved the food crisis now. Should be able to replace the battery in my sea moth again now. And then go searching for more gold. Let's see, batteries. Go, got some water. 2 fish, don't need yet. We have the high O2 tank already. Fins we've got. I need lubricant to make a sea glide. Already have beacon, waterproof locker. Don't know about that one yet. Right now I need gold. So I can store some of these. And inventory full. I might have to make one of those storage lockers that it's asked about. Bunch of full batteries. Okay, back we go on the search for gold. It's the only piece we're missing left to be able to build the base builder so I can start building the base. And I know where gold is, I've seen it. I was just an idiot and didn't pick it up at the time because I didn't know that I needed that. Wish I'd dumped something out of my inventory at the time. This area isn't too deep, which is at least good. The area I'm heading to, on the other hand, is pretty far down. Try to see if I can stay above 100 meters, though. Well, above 200, let's put it like that. These things are like leg of arms, except a lot more toothy. And aggressive. Speaking of which, I need to come up for air, otherwise I will die.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And we're up. Going up for some more. And down we go. Because I know in these, like, viney areas, there was a lot of it. Or a lot of the breakables that do provide you with gold. That's weird. Stuff to check. Chance of lead, chance of silver, no. Salt, crystalline, lithium. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Calverite.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So we keep going down and hopefully we'll find some of this eventually.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, and I'm now semi-underground, which I don't want to be. I was a lot higher up when I found gold. It's like one of these floating things, but we'll have to see.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That was really pretty to randomly swim through. Let's get up to the surface, then go back down and prospect.
Oxygen.
There's a blizzard. Somewhere in one of these rocks, there is gold. They were like cave entrances. Doesn't seem to be this one. there's more table coral here. Where's my knife? May as well collect this while I'm here. I swear for a second it picked it up. I can scan this. A fallen lily pad. Unfortunately, I've got to go back up. That's the problem with this area, is I don't have the depth requirements for this.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But there's no other place I know of that I can find gold. So far. And I only need one piece. What's this? Shiny, but still not what I'm looking for. Oh, this might be it. Yes. Interior of a cave. Yes, yes, this is it. Gold! We have gold! I'm gonna harvest as much of it as I can. That's titanium. Well, shit. Okay, I am not getting lucky. Is it below me? Yes. Gold. Let's just take a quick look around. The more we collect now, the less we have to collect later on. And there's a bunch of it, which is good. So much titanium, though. There you are. So one more here, and then I gotta head up. Cool. That's a lot of gold.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Now I need to get
remaining.
up. And then head back, and then I can start building my base. Or at least start bringing the parts over. Because I still think this is probably one of the nicest areas to build a base in. All the lilies and stuff like that. Like on this giant ass rock. This would be the perfect place for a base. Just remember, it is northwest, so south, like basically 100% southeast. We will be heading southeast. Slow riding back. That sounded larger than the others. Fuck is that? Yeah, I don't know what that was, but that was scary. Like, just capturing, like, a brief glimpse of something in the distance. want to change battery, just want to keep going forward. We're passing the electrical wire, which is, I think, the only landmark I know right now. I'm at least glad I got the Sea Glide earlier. I remember when I've tried to play through the first Subnautica, for some reason the Sea Glide was the only thing I couldn't find for a very, very long time. Okay, now this is the fun part. Come back. I don't know how we don't flood this place the second we open that. Let's see, put the thermos in there. Already have enough coral. So we need to make a computer chip. There we go. Computer chip made. What's next? No, no, no. Was a tool. Habitat builder. There we go. That's the shit.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
Emergency shelter blueprints.
With the Builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
No fun. New beacon. No, we've already been there. Okay, so let's see what it requires. Just give me a second. Okay, where is my tool? Habitat builder requires charge. Let's replace the knife. Also, I have a battery, don't I? Survival knife. I don't think we know how to make the thermal knife yet, even though we've seen the crafting recipe for it. Which is weird. Oh, I think it's because I'm maybe missing something? Habitat builder, replace that. There we go, so we've got options to these. Exterior grow beds are good. Interior pieces, bulkheads, ladders. Exteriors, let's look at exterior things first. Multi-purpose room is the stock standard one I need. How much does it take? A lot of titanium. Quartz and titanium. So I just need to figure out how much it's going to cost me to build a base. Like, really quickly. Solar panel, 2 quartz titanium, 1 copper. Fabricator, we need some of that. Coughing vending machine, It's a requirement. Let's see. So 6... 7 titanium, 1 quartz. 7 titanium, 9 titanium, 3 quartz, 1 copper. 9 titanium, 3 quartz, 1 copper. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 titanium, 3 quartz, 1 copper. I've got enough copper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So I just need to find 1 piece of quartz, because then that'll build the other thing. Love you, honey. How you doing? I just finally got my base builder, so now I'm just trying to figure out what I need to build to actually build it. So, steps I need to take now. I need to go out. I need to find 8 quartz.
Dot.
Quartz. Okay, once we find one quartz, still munching your fruit, deciding to play some League. I mean, it is a Friday, so by all means, knock yourself out, have some fun. I'm looking for some kind of sharp glass. Oh, there we go. Tracker's found it somewhere. It's apparently very close to me. There it is. Okay, we have everything I need. So we're heading southeast, I think? Let's take a look. Southeast, yeah. That is a rock. Yeah, basically I'm heading southeast now so I can build a home. I hope that it is sturdy enough. Speaking of food and water. Did I just drop that? Give me that back.
Dot.
Whee! Hydrate and stretch time. Okay. Oh! My back! No, don't! He's gonna steal my shit! No! He took my sea glide. I knew he would do that when I was stretching. Bastard.
Dot.
It's okay, I'm going to stab him. Give me that back. Shit. There we go. Very fortunately, they understand a knife is dangerous. Crisis averted. We got it back. What on earth is that? Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, we're heading southeast to make new home now. And then from there, we have at least a base in a much better position. I think.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I should probably come up here before I die. Also, I appear to be having a lack of food right now. Like, in-game. I need to find food. Maybe not yet, I'm only at about halfway. Oh, fuck! What is that? I think we've run away. I don't like whatever that is. Okay, we just keep moving. You'll never find me in here. We're back at the safety of the big whales. Come up to the surface. Back down we go. I know that the plant area is over this way somewhere. I'll build a beacon once I've actually got my base in place. Is this the big rock? It looks like the big rock. Yes, I believe this is where I wanted to set a base. It's not very deep, which is actually very good for me. I may have messed up slightly, forgetting I need a foundation for this too. So I might not actually have all the parts I need, but I'm sure there's titanium, like, laying around here. Okay, we have a base, foundation, so multi-purpose room. There we go.
Dot.
Hello, whale. Can I deconstruct? Can't deconstruct foundation, apparently. Oh, fuck! Where's my knife? Stay away, you son of a bitch.
Warning. 30 seconds of
We need
oxygen
air.
remaining.
I hope that I actually get sunlight. I'm building my base, like, underneath the lily pad. Just trying to think which side I want to place this. Let's see. Tool. I guess on this side, closest to the stem. Let's see, hatch. There we go. Okay, now that we have a hatch, we need a solar panel. Just trying to think about where I want to place this, that it's not going to be obnoxious. Can I place it on top of this? I can. Will at least actually be kind of helpful. And let's just hope we get sunlight. Oh? What have I run out of? Titanium, I guess. Let's go for air, then dive back down, try to get some titanium. One piece of titanium. Only nice thing about titanium in abundance, it's literally everywhere. There we go, solar panel installed. Now I'm hoping it's actually powering, so let's see.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
It's not getting air. That's disappointing. Do you think it's because there's no sunlight? Try to place it somewhere else. Or is it because it's nighttime, maybe? I mean, it is nighttime, so maybe a reason for why it's not working. Grow beds, no. Fabricator, how much for a fabricator? Need more copper. I mean, I guess it's fast things fast though, so I need to get this operational. Okay, well, let's put it here and see. Because I'm gonna have to make a trek back to get more resources to see what's next. Okay, so what is next? An eye component? Yes, so we'll need 2 titanium for that. A scanner room. 7 titanium. At least 7 titanium. 2 copper, gold. A bunch of things, basically. Oh wait, fabricator. Actually, fabricator is the first thing I need. What do I need for a fabricator? So a bioreactor's a thing. Fabricator, fabricator, fabricator. Oh, look at that! It has power. Yay!
Welcome aboard, primary systems online.
That's awesome. It's clean. Now that that works, that is a glowy ass fish. Are you special for some reason? No. Yeah, well, your lunch then. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Okay, so I gotta get back to the craft. So this is... I also need to make a beacon, just so I know where home is. I'm gonna have to switch batteries in and out of a bunch of different things just to get there. Okay, so once I get back to base, I need to figure out how many resources I need to gather so that I can build the prerequisite, like, normal things to make the other base operational. Including a beacon so I don't get lost. And then I will have a base in the Lily place. I mean, once a fabricator's there, it's basically set up. That's all the other base has, like on top of it. And power source is dead. There we go, just changing batteries out of my flashlight. I do remember that I think I had a module that can help restore batteries charge. But I'll probably have to wait a while for that.
Oxygen.
Need some air. Down we go. But yeah, I know I'm gonna need a lot more titanium now. I'm glad I stocked up shit tons of it at some point. I don't think I need a lot of enamel glass. If anything, it's more coral and copper again. Titanium. Some water. Let's grab some dinner. Come back here. Okay, let's see. Food first. Get some fresh water. We will probably eat both of these immediately. Or 3 of them. Let's see. You can apparently have a lot more food than I thought. 152, Jesus. Okay, so let's see. For what I need. Beacons. Beacons, beacons, beacons. Beacon, 1 copper, 1 titanium. That's not bad. I'm sure I have that actually in the storage. Or not? What? Did I not just put copper in? I have enough copper for sure, so that's why I'm a little confused. I definitely have copper in my inventory. What? This is gold. Okay, that's why I'm getting confused. Looks very close in color. Okay, so I need to get copper. What else do I need? This is a modification. Okay. Camera drones. We wanted... We wanted a fabricator. Machines, mobile vehicle modifications. Interiors, interiors. A battery charger. 2 copper ore, 2 quartz. Okay. So we need 2 titanium, 2 copper ore, 2 quartz. We have none of that. Okay, there's quartz 1. We just gotta get lucky and get copper. What on earth is that? Dead sea glider. I mean, it's free titanium, so... Yeah, it's 1 copper. So there is coral here. Just a weird-ass color. Don't need lead. For now, at least.
Warning. Passing 100
What
meters.
the hell is this?
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Sea truck fragment. Copper. Okay, I'm back. Ow. I want to get out of here. What is that?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Where is... Okay, first thing I gotta do is check that I have enough resources for both of the things.
Oxygen.
Need some air. There we go. Okay, so I make a beacon, then I just have to check that I have enough for the fabricator. And then when I'm that side, then I can make as much shit as I need. Okay, let's see. Beacon, done.
Use beacons to mark traversed territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Jeremiah's bed. I love that you have different types of beds. It's pretty funny. Magnite, huh? Single wall shelf. Let's see. Okay. We need to find ourselves... Where's the fab? I need 1 copper and then I can start making my journey back. Just 1 copper. Actually, I need you. Come here. I mean, that's glass and glass. I don't need glass, though. Giant-ass iceberg chunks just floating around. Oh, that's crashfish. I'm in the wrong place. Fortunately, the sea glide is faster, apparently. Titanium. Titanium. Come on, Kingdom for copper. 3rd time's the charm. Nope. 4th time. 4th time lucky. There we go. Okay, so now we need to head southwest? No, south, like eastish. Somewhere that way. We'll make our way over there. Because we have the resources, we can build the fabricator. And then I can figure out all the rest of the steps from there. Just trying to stick up high so I don't get...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Attacked by something. Snowy. It is scary that there are legobons in the ocean. Just ignore it and it won't bite you. What is that? Lithium, okay. Gotta remember there's lithium in these fields. I mean, I don't need to be heading deep, I just need to be trying to find my home. Which I know was somewhere this way, because they'll start seeing those, yeah. I think it was like the south side of them? I mean, this is the proof that this area is big, is that I can't find it immediately. The hell? I can't seem to break that one. There we go, some titanium. That's a lot of whales. I mean, it wasn't deep. It was like a depth of either 60 or 30 meters. So it should be fairly visible from even near surface level. I would hope. Jesus, this place is massive. The farther I go, the more I'm realizing I've maybe made a mistake. How on earth am I meant to find my base in this? This appears to be the edge of the field. Sort of. Because there was one massive island, which is exactly where I built my base. And I'm pretty sure it was at this kind of depth, too. These islands are a little higher up. So I feel like it was somewhere around one of these then, maybe.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Trying to find my base at night is going to be hell. I mean, I just have to find it once. Where are you? Is it that? That looks like a big rock. Come on, please be this is the one. Yes! Okay, cool. I was not going to be happy if I had to rebuild. Okay, so... Inventory. Let's see, where is it? Beacon name. Home. I don't like this dark-eyed people. It's like evil or something.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's right, I am the captain. Now, where on earth am I? Let's put it here, not on an auxiliary panel. Fabricate it. It's like leafy stuff. Weird. It's happening. We're getting a fabricator. There we go. We have a fabricator in town. That means we can now drink water and cook fish. we go, that's the ticket. So now, the next steps on would be what? We wanted to fabricate a beacon. Now we can look at the more advanced things. A wall locker is a good start. With 1 quartz we could build better. Almost an aquarium, modification station. That would be a good one to have. Computer chips and diamonds, which I have no idea where on earth to find a diamond right now. Chick plant, basic pot plant. Jukebox, we need quartz. Interior modules, exterior grow bed. We can make one of those, but right now I need to basically get an eye compartment. Yeah, we get an eye compartment. Then we get ourselves a scanner room. We hopefully can build... Actually, there's quartz right here. Huh. Some titanium. Some lead. There's a bunch of little resources around here. Might be able to just scavenge for a bit. Because the nice thing is, the base at least has infinite oxygen. So let's see. No, I wanted to head out, make that compartment. Whales! Exterior eye compartment. Okay, then we wanted to make scanner room. Touch. Or is that not going to fit? See, I see. Something is blocking me. At least it tells you what geography is actually stopping you. Could build it above, but that seems terrible. For this I would need extra platforms. There we go. That'll work. Okay, I need 2 copper ore and a gold. This I can deconstruct. So I gotta head back to base right now. How much was it for the battery charger? Because I really need that. Battery charger, battery charger, battery charger. A wiring kit, copper wire, and titanium. Okay. That is doable. Let's pin that. Copper wire wiring kit. Cool, we at least have the location of home marked now. So we're gonna get ourselves a battery charger, which will solve my power issues. And then once we've got that, we can explore things a little bit better. But for now, it's... Look at the hail falling into the water. That's really cool. It always concerns me that I'm like sitting at like 3% power. %, and we're about to run out. Nope, we haven't run out. Cool. We'll just keep going for now. Until it stops. There we go. Pull power out of this. And we keep going. I have like 6 empty batteries. Crossing the electrical cord. It is quite a distance, but I'm at least... That's kind of why I'm glad I'm setting up over there.
Oxygen.
Okay, when we're at base, we'll see what we need. I think it's going to be telling me I need more copper again. Very full. What do I need? What do I need to make a wiring kit? And... where am I meant to get hydrochloric acid from? Young cotton anemone. Huh. So I need 2 copper ore and... a silver. Huh. Okay. 2 copper ore and a silver. Do I not have any silver in storage? I do. But I need copper right now. So I need about 3 copper. So let's try find 3 copper. Good start, that's 1. Not what I wanted. I like that oxygen plant so much. They stick out so well. More titanium. Copper number 2. More titanium. What's that? Creature egg. Just gonna grab whatever resources I find.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Terrifying little bastards. Inventory full, okay. Full of what? Titanium, I guess. I mean, I've got the copper I need. The hell is that? Where's my scanner? No, stay away.
New technology acquired.
Quantum locker. That sounds amazing.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I think I'm gonna die. Unfortunately. I don't know how to get out of here right now. Yeah, I'm pretty dead. The battery I took out just somehow doesn't have, that might save me for a second. Whew. Lucked out on that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't know what happened to the battery I had that had any charge at all. Like it's completely empty. That or because my inventory is full, or maybe just threw it in the ocean. Let's head home. Make myself those parts. Yeah, that's a weird thing, because I can't see that other battery for this. So strange. Yeah, let's see. So we need to make ourselves copper wire. Wiring kit. Wiring kit, cool. We have everything needed to make a battery charger now. What else is there? It said I learned a blueprint for a quantum locker. Quantum locker. God, that sounds like an amazing locker. I need water. How much space do I even have? 1. Okay. That's not that great. Need to find some bladderfish. I mean, when in doubt. How much water is this actually giving me? It doesn't look like a lot. 3 at a time. This will take some time. Probably better off just looking for a bladderfish. There's one. Cool, now that I have you, I can go get my water back. And we can progress. Get some water. May as well cook the other fish while I have it too. Cool, let's get going. We're on our way to home now so that we can make ourselves a battery recharger there. And then from there I should be able to actually explore. Explore and start building. Stupid aggressive like a Vaughn. Guys, these are cool. I haven't tried to walk into one yet just because I'm afraid it burns. Oh, fuck! That's not fun. Just keep swimming. As long as I keep swimming, it can't hurt me.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But I need air, and actually getting onto the surface is probably a smart move. Evil ass fish. Just looking around to make sure it's not chasing me in some way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I forgot I was building this. Well, step one. We were here to make a... Where is it? A battery recharger. Oh, that's the shit. Yeah, I've got definitely at least 4 batteries that are just completely empty at this point. There we go. That's what you love to see. Slow charge. What else did I need, though, to finish building this observatory room? I needed table coral samples. Did I not have? Copper or gold? Gold. It was gold, wasn't it? Shit! Let's see what else I can make while I'm here, at least. So, I can make pot plants, a vending machine for coffee. I can make a large locker. That's what's needed. How big is this thing? It's freestanding too, which is interesting. That is against the wall, cool. So now I can store some stuff here. Like flares, which I'm never using, fiber mesh, which I don't know where I got, some lead, salt, lithium, all this stuff that isn't necessary or needed. Those are charging, kind of slowly, but they are charging. Let's see, what else can I make? Battery charge is useful. Aquarium one day. This will be important. We have that. I mean, a jukebox is 100% necessary eventually. Bioreactor would be perfect. Exterior grow bed, I need to make one. Scanner room, I need to work on that. I need gold and 2 copper. I need enameled glass. How do you make enameled glass? You need diamonds to make enameled glass. Holy shit, okay. Also don't know where to get these young cotton and M&M. On my own food and water. Not the greatest. Oh. Yeah, there's no sunlight, which is its own problem right now. I guess what I have to do... I mean, the repair tool doesn't need its battery right now. So let's put that in. Rip this out. Cool. So we need to collect gold, copper. I think it's gold and copper. Just checking. I mean, I need a mobile vehicle bay. In order to make that, we're getting close to it. This is a modification station. So let's check. What is the scanner room? Yeah, 2 copper, 1 gold. So let's head back. Actually, no, I won't be able to find copper here, sadly. I mean, I've got all the gold that I could want back at the other base. So we get there, we get the gold, we get the copper. We come back, we finish that scanning room, then we see what resources are available and where. So far, I don't have a need for lithium. I'm seeing a bunch of it around here, though. That's sulfur. Don't need it. There's nothing with that, okay. Body cave bush. Titanium, gold, copper. Might actually not have to go back. We can just find it all here for lucky.
Warning.
Silver.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
These ravines are pretty stacked with things that I need. With the exception of the fact that I keep getting titanium. More gold. More gold. Copper. Titanium. More titanium. Titanium. Lead. Silver. Silver's never a bad thing, but still. Okay, I think I actually have enough of the things that I need. Which is good, I didn't actually even have to head back home. That was a loud sound, whatever that was. Off to home we go. We We should be able to build that scanning room now.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
High pressure and temperatures. Interesting. That whale just having a good time, yeah. Very hungry critter. I need to find a way to solve my water problems. Because there are not a lot of bladderfish that roam this area. There we go, scanner room
The
is
scanner
functioning.
room will allow you to survey the surrounding region for fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it. For whatever reason.
What's that?
New creature discovered.
Can't seem to grab those. Spinnerfish. There are bladderfish here. This is perfect. Come here. There we go, another bladderfish. I don't know what it is, but it looks delicious. Hold on, let me grab the bladderfish and then I'll respond. Hey, how you doing? I have found myself to the lily ponds and started setting up shop. I've just got my scanner room online, just built my base and the battery charger. It's very humble as a start, but I'm happy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I'm satisfied that you get bladderfish in this area as well. And I got my fabricator online, so that solves the water problems, the food problems, and now I should be able to just try to figure out what I'm doing from here. And my energy problem is solved, so yeah, all systems go. Take a look at the scanner room. That looks like a mess. There's like a giant chunk of rock here. So can I? Let's see what can I scan for? Fragments. Glow whales. You can scan for glow whales. Titanium table coral is an interesting one and a good one because I know that it exists in this area. I did finally find it. It's in this area. Took forever though. Shell sacks, rubies. Let's search for fragments. Oh, there's one apparently. Let's see. Batteries are almost charged. Yeah, how you doing? Can I eat these? Small edible prey fish. We're gonna cook them now. Here we go, full of food. What else do I want to be building onto this base? And these are for the scanner upgrades. I need an upgrade module for that.
Dot.
Oh no! Okay, the last time you did this, sea monkey stole my ship. Oh.
Dot.
Oh, thank you. And I've got juice this time. Yeah, I'm at least not in the ocean this time. Thank you very much. Take a look at my base. It's very small, but now I've got a scanner room, and that's it. I need to put a bed in or something eventually.
Dot.
Very Scandinavian.
Dot.
And it's got a solar panel. Ah. I'll hopefully add more to it. Yeah, but for now, this is home. And I'm being attacked. Ah! Why is it every time I try to talk with you, something decides it wants to bite me? Okay, let's take a look. What can I make? Now that we've got the scanner room... An observatory is impossible, because I need diamonds for that.
Dot.
You're not bad luck. It's actually quite funny. We don't need a grow bed.
Dot.
Or a bioreactor yet. I mean, I could build an aquarium. So women on ships are bad luck. I can believe that to some extent. But very fortunately, I don't even have, like, a proper ship yet. Just got my generic base. I can make a jukebox. Part of me really wants to do that. But, yeah, scanner room upgrades. This will require the upgrade station. How do I make an upgrade station? I guess this is the time where I'm actually meant to go start exploring stuff. So I guess let's head down? Actually, I'm being an idiot. I need to head back up. All of these batteries are basically like toasty. This battery is full. Surprise. Actually, most of the batteries are now full. This is good. Let's see. So if I now go through my equipment range... Unload and stick good batteries in to everything. There we go. Let's access the charger. Put the terrible batteries in here. Whew. Okay, let's go exploring. There was a pilot's like last known location over this way somewhere. So we can go look and try and see if we can figure out what that is now.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's like a bunch of relay stations down here by the looks of it. Ooh, look at that, that's pretty.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Have I missed it? So he was about here, whoever this pilot was. So we go from here down. I just need to go up for air first.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Once I've got air, I can try head down and see what's down there. Yeah, the next thing I guess for me as a priority would be, I guess, trying to figure out where I can find diamonds. Or a bunch of the other weird kind of resources. I'm basically heading straight down. Oh, nest? What are those? Exothermal reactive module fragment. That's a new one. There's more. Prawn grappling suit on.
Warning. 30
I am
seconds
going
of
to die.
oxygen remaining.
I need to start heading up like immediately.
Dot.
Oxygen.
I'm not gonna make it. No, I'm not gonna make it this time. Damn. I went too deep. Yeah. I guess I'll try to explore somewhere else. Hopefully it didn't take too much shit from me. I mean, I at least learned 2 more things about the prawn arm. And an exosuit. Where did it spawn me now? Scanner room, huh? That's actually not bad. Let's go to the origin of this distress call. I'm unsure if I've actually been there yet. I'll check them off one by one as I go through them. Doesn't look like I lost a lot of stuff this time, though. If anything at all. Yeah, so question of the day is where am I going to find diamonds? Or what type of outcrop produces diamonds? So far, the answer is I don't know. I mean, I could always stop to take a look. Oh, you can't keep swimming while looking at stuff. That's at least useful. Let's see. Just want to avoid the giant lizard. Let's see. Personal data. I went headfirst straight into the underneath the structure. Emergency supply, no. So that way. Okay, we're heading there. I mean, it does say it's about 300 meters. But we will see.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, we're in some kind of cave-like structure. I think there's a bunch of oxygen down here, or otherwise I'll die. This doesn't appear to be taking me anywhere near where I would have wanted to have been. What on earth is that? Obelisk. Over here, grab some air. Battery. What is this? Sea truck storage module fragment. Always good. Might still be a bit too deep though, considering it's giving me upgrades to modules, but I haven't found the original. Oh, diamonds! What do you mean my inventory's full? What can I get rid of? 3 pieces of time. That, yeah, let's grab as much diamond as we can.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't think I'm getting out of here alive, but, I mean, if I respawn with some diamond, I can't complain. Ooh, got myself another 27 seconds.
Of oxygen remaining.
Making it by the skin of my teeth.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sea truck fragment. Already know that one, sadly.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, got some more oxygen. Which way is up? I'm like perpetually lost underground now. Oh?
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
Fair enough, that works.
Speaking. We're running out of time.
Is that a spider? Robot spiders.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
So we are speaking with an architect. Interesting. Okay, collapsed bridge. Didn't bother me though. Shit, my inventory is full. I'll have to give up some of the generic stuff because these are the good things. Eon cubes. Okay, okay. Inventory. What is not valuable? Titanium in abundance. Can I not drop it? Why can't I drop it? Why can I not drop the titanium? Okay, do I need to be in, like, water in order to drop something? swear I used to be able to drop things out of my inventory, like on the fly. Let's double check. Get rid of 5 titanium, sad. But it'll be worth it, because Eon Cubes mean I can maybe make that, what do you call it, the quantum storage. Ow. Just noticed how much food I have left, so I can't slow down. But I need these 3 things, for sure. They look kinda delicious, not gonna lie. That is a big one.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than heard.
Warning. Sanction power. Critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Architect containment cube. Yeah, it's the same planet. What's this? Need to go back up here. So it's storage medium.
Dot.
Storage medium accepted. Graceful transfer.
Different place.
What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete.
Dot.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head?
Oh no.
I offered you my PDA. Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening.
I've got an alien uploaded to my head.
Destination. It's not happening.
That's fantastic. I just wanted some data, and now there's aliens in me.
Dot. Dot.
I'll tell you the code does OT do that. What do you mean OT? Does not do this. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, very fortunately. Now, big concern for me is how do I get out of here? I'm like 200 meters under the ground. I only got here by sheer, like, luck. And just like random exploring. Get the glider out and go, like, ride like hell. I've basically been living off of these. Trying to find myself a way up. Before I drowned. That looks like
Calorie
stuff.
intake recommended.
It's recommending I eat food. The good news is I got... Huh? I'll read now. Give me a second. Just see whatever this is. Okay, going back up.
Dot.
You are like a PDA. Hey, we're up to the surface. Where's home? Home. Yeah, so as I was trying to say, the good news is from that experience we got diamonds. And the good part about having diamonds is they were a needed resource. I don't remember what necessarily I needed them for. Actually, let me go back to the other base, because I think I needed glass. To make enameled glass, I could make an observatory. That or there was something else that was kind of important that I wanted. Hard to tell. But yeah, we'll see when we get there, because I've also got to make, eat something as well, or my character is going to die of, hunger. Inventory is so full I can't even pick that up. Oh, I can make those, the Eon storage thing now. Oh, I am getting an alien message. Cool, let's accept that.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
Not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Tal.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient space-faring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Ellen?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. Perfect. Where are you from, Ellen?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
So he's supposedly uploaded more stuff to us. Quantum locker. Architect storage medium. Is it something I can build? Oh? Architect tissues. Skeleton organs. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, I'm basically building an alien. I have so much crap in this locker. So what was it I wanted to build, specifically? Can make a coffee table, chick plant, speaker, jukebox, yeah. Batteries, aquarium. That's it, the modification station. And I need a computer chip for that. Okay, so we have a goal now. Where is computer chip? Computer chip. I need copper wire. Let's make some copper wire. Should be able to make it now. Computer chip. Yes. Now, should be able to make modification station if I want. Was that wrong? Unpin that. Modification station. Modification station. Where are you? Modification station. Okay, we have everything we need to make a modification station. That's good. That's very good. Because that means I can start making some strong upgrades. Like I'll be able to upgrade my suit. I'll be able to upgrade my other shit. We just gotta head to the home base. Because that's where I can then build it, put it down. And with the modification station, I can then build upgrades to the scanner room as well. We'll need food and water eventually, though, so. Don't like those sounds. Power's also getting low. $600 meters. Oh no. It hasn't seen me, that's good. Hasn't seen me, right? Yeah, no, wait. Oh fuck, it's coming my direction. Swim faster. They don't see it anymore.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's go up and see the penguins. There are no penguins out on the glacier. Into the water we go, and we need to switch out our battery for a new one. There we go. Speed! I'll be curious to see what I can now make with the modification station. I'm also curious as to how much power my base actually has, because at nighttime it might just turn off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Batteries, let's see. 2 of these are fully charged. I can leave them there for storage for now. I swear one of them was like basically dead. I could be wrong. Let's store everything I need here. That is a resource. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. And let's check what I need. So, habitat builder. Where is it? Modification station. Titanium, diamond, lead. Okay. Grab those things from here. Titanium, diamond, and lead. Cool. Is that all? Only one of each? Awesome. Somewhere where it's not gonna be in the way of anything. Put it there for now. I can always deconstruct it if I'm not happy with its position. So let's see. Like, immediately Thermoblade, yes. Look at that, we now have a hot-ass knife. Oh yeah, it sizzles. So swim fins, we need polynenthalamina, whatever that is. Sea truck depth modules. I weirdly have the module 2 and 3, but not 1. So then where do I make the upgrades?
Seek fluid intake.
Oh shit. I'm gonna give me some water. And some food. So this is the fun part. There we go. It's cooked. Instant fish.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Isn't that amazing? There's a bladder fish. I need this for water. What is that? Shiny.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm happy I can now just slice fish on the go. Where'd it go? I don't know what happened to that fish. Cool, and that's 2 bladderfish, so now if I head back up to base, should be good. This will help solve the water problem. Just grabbing some extra table coral.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And I wanted to build an observatory onto the base, so I will do that at some point. Let's see, fabricator. Let's get us some water. There we go, we're full on water. I still want to see, how do I upgrade or make upgrades for this then? Scanner room upgrades. Prawn suit upgrades, sea truck upgrades. But not scanner room upgrades. Let's see if it's somewhere in here. Yeah, scanner room upgrades. Silver ore and gold. Modification station. Need a lot of shit for that. Vehicle upgrades. That would require a mobile vehicle bay, or even a moon pool. Let's do what comes naturally then. Go down. See what we find down here.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I didn't even check the scan room. I really should have.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
That's a little temply thing. Oh, what's that? A docking station. Oh?
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
This is where I pass out. Fossil excavator. I died.
How do your people communicate if you are not networked?
What do you mean? We just talk to each other.
Do you not find that primitive? We exist as data. We are all aware of each other's thoughts and needs. Scientific endeavors are accomplished much more smoothly this way.
There's more to life than research, Alan. I can't lie. Work would go faster if I could read my colleagues' minds, but thoughts are private, and people have their own inner lives. People change and need space to think.
Space helps you think. I find that being separated from my network is very quiet.
What do you mean by quiet?
Imagine 1,000 strings, each playing its own range of notes, none louder than the others. Each one builds harmony, a continuous thrum in the background of existence. I am now a lone string in search of familiar harmonies.
I'll help you find them.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, so what I gotta do now is I gotta get out my... Where is it? Mineral detector. That looks promising.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Need to head up for some air. So this is showing me where to get the sea truck fragments from, but still looking for the sea truck, like actual dock. Did say there were more fragments, so let's keep looking. Maybe we find something. That looks like data. Yeah, I will agree.
Dot.
A control room. That's a new one. No idea what a control room is. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break in 15 minutes. Because then it's probably time to also, like, look at making dinner and stuff too.
Dot.
What was this? Glad you approve. Sea truck fabrication module. Is there anything else here? There is. Sea truck aquarium module. Anything else? No, it's not picking up anything anymore.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Basically, I just gotta roam around, explore until I find, like, derelict stuff. That I can salvage knowledge from. Like, that down there looks like knowledge.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come up for air, we go down for that. Oh no, that's a big no. Oh! I think it killed the other one. Woo. I need to get away from that. Damn, ow! Okay, the vents do hurt. This is a weird looking area. I want to go back that way because I did see something that may have been what I was looking for. Oh shit! Coming up straight underneath an iceberg. Wherever that giant monster was, it was like guarding items, which I could scan. It made me kind of sad, because I really wanted to scan them, because I think it's one of the pieces I need.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Those are weird looking and new. So far not seeing what I was looking for. Because I tried doubling back and yeah, doesn't seem to have worked. What is that? I also want to know what a control room does. It bit me. It bit me in the ass. Ow. It hurts. So many modules for the truck
Oxygen.
that I don't have. A booster tank.
New blueprint synthesized.
No, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I think I need to go back to the starting area. I think I didn't look that well because I'm missing one piece of a construction deck bay. Let's take a look. What does this say about salvage? Doesn't. Also doesn't say anything about diamonds either. Fragments? I'm hoping this is like geographically like correct. There should be a small rock to my right when I come out, and if that's the case, there's like a fragment over there and down there. Okay. Let's see how accurate that is. Small rock, so yes, there should be a fragment straight down this way. There we go, there is a fragment.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What kind of fragment are you, though? Sea Truck Aquarium module. Not necessarily the one I was hoping for, but I mean, I'll take it.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Sea Truck Afterburner upgrade. What are you doing? Get out of my way. Okay, well I've learned about afterburners now. Just want to grab this. Don't know what that is, but that's really colorful. A hive mind.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I need to grab this and then try and get my way out.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm aware. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I can't see any
Oxygen.
signs of, what is this? Nope. That was the wrong choice. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, now I can try head back to base. We've got a lot of upgrade modules for the thing that I don't have. So let's head this way. is very strange that they changed my spawn at some point. No fragments around. I feel like Delta Station is the area where I will find the schematics that I'm looking for, because it's like the first place they tried to make me go. We are at Delta Station. Character struggles to stand on stuff. It's also nighttime at Delta Station. Let's take a look around. What is that? Sea truck fragment.
Buddy entered your channel.
Hello? Hello?
Channel switched.
That's pretty.
Buddy joined your channel.
Hello, hello.
Hey dude, can you hear me now?
Very loudly.
Oh, sorry. I'll try and fix.
It's okay. Where you at?
Spain.
Oh, it sounds like you're ripping like paper.
Now?
Still kind of crispy. Yikes! It hurts. Are you on your phone for some reason?
I'm on my my microphone. Oh.
Ow. I was gonna say I am streaming right now. I'm gonna.
I know.
stop
I'm watching.
Oh. I'm gonna stop in like 5 minutes or so. 4 minutes, really. Basically, when I get back to the base, I'll stop, and then I guess we can try to see about the microphone. Actually, I need to grab that thing.
Okay, if you want to.
Ah. Oh, I got stuck. Yay.
I'm speaking now to listen up to myself on stream.
Ah, it's like something's ripping through my brain. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take a break.